friends, I'm AdamHarry with
JR.
And we are here with a quick unboxing of Zombicide Black Plague from CMON. Cool Man or not, this is actually a really cool game series, the Zombicide series in general. Black Plague is set during yeah.
Every time you say it, I'm just gonna cough.
This one's set during like the Middle Ages, the Dark Ages, during the Black Death. Yep, he's gonna keep coughing. I'm just gonna flip it over. Here's the back of the box. This was done in conjunction with Guillotine Games. Really cool. I've actually played this one before. One of my buddies back to Kickstarter got his stuff and we played it.
Cool.
The minis are really great. The rules in this game are very similar to the old school Zombicide. It's just set in a different time zone.
Totally.
And it's a lot of fun.
I love, like, there's a necromancer, there's a whole bunch of zombies.
Yeah, there's a super zombie.
There's, yes.
Yeah.
They're broken into fatties and runners.
Yes.
And walkers.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of different survivors. 6 survivors, I believe. There's over 70 miniatures in the box.
Yes, this is a hefty box. Like,
yes.
Here, I'm gonna flip it over so we can open it, but like...
Yeah, that's some weight. That's a satisfying thud.
It's not quite Twilight Imperium, but it comes
in terms
real
of
close.
Weight, yeah. So with that said, let's go ahead and tear into Zombicide Black Plague. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna slide this one open.
Open this box.
Hefty. It's pretty deep too.
Yeah,
the box is very
box.
deep. You can see like it's thick.
Yeah. And now you're gonna see what's inside.
Rules and quests. Real quick, this does have some spoiler stuff into it. We'll warn you again when we actually flip through it, but if you want to actually play through the game, there is a bit of a storyline to it. But we'll go through that in a bit. Here's the nice cover.
Yep. Here's the box within the box.
So let's just I'm gonna set this aside for now.
We'll unbox the other box after we unbox the box.
You can check your boxes while you're boxing.
There's
here
the
are
board.
the board tiles. This is a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of tiles. It varies. And then inside the box, you got these plastic dividers, which you'll use to store stuff. And then that's also for storage. So
cool.
You put these back
the way they were.
Just the way you were. Okay.
All right.
Where do you want to start?
Let's unbox the box.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna open the tiles.
All right. So I'm opening up the Zombicide Black Plague box. Ooh, this is where all the good stuff is. So you've got a bunch of different dashboards in here, which, hang on, I guess let me take. There's so much in here. Okay.
Yeah.
So this looks like it's all your heroes and one wave of minis and stuff, and then over here is all the other zombies. So.
Yeah. And I want to point out. Can you put the plastic back real quick? I just want to show that again. There are different dividers. These are taped down, actually. So you can see here. It's made for quick cleanup and storage. So like all of your zombies are going to go back in the same spots. Obviously, the same type of zombies will go back in the same types of spots. It's just designed for again quick cleanup and ease of storage.
Easy storage, and then they've got like on the box itself, they've got instructions on
how to store them.
How to store everything so that you know where they go and what order and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that's the box within the box. Let's take a look at the top part of that, which was all the plastic heroes.
Yeah, so we've got. First, let's get these guys out of the way.
Those are the survivors' dashboards.
Survivor dashboards, which you use to keep track of all your stats and cards and all that.
There
jazz.
are, I believe, 6 in here. Yep. There are 6 survivor dashboards. They look the exact same because they are, but you're going to put your character cards, which I just opened up right here. So here's you're going to put one of those in there. If you're playing Anne, for instance, then you put your other equipment cards here and keeps track of everything for you. It's actually a really neat little system.
Cool.
There's little plastic pegs that go into here to help you keep track of certain things. And then this slider is for your experience/kills. So as you get more kills, that goes up. As that goes up, the threat in the game goes up. It's actually a really good system. So
ooh, also, these are some real quality, like plastic things.
Them.
Like
good stuff.
They won't bend or break like other dividers. and character sheets that I've played with.
Yeah. Here's the item cards and some other effect cards. JR, if you'll open those up, I'll keep going. But you do get 6 dice to play the game with. You're going to need D6. You're going to need D6s. We've got the different pegs. These are color-coded for the players. So again, each player is going to get a set of pegs. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple too.
Speaking of, there's your bases.
Taste the rainbow with the bases.
Or
so these
tokens or whatever.
No, these are part for the bases. I'll show you how these work real quick. I'm just gonna grab one here. I'm gonna grab a hero, and then it simply slots in there.
Snap in.
So that you know you are playing this character with that base. All the orange stuff is you, and then you'll get your orange pegs. And I'll show you how these work real quick. Grab one of these pegs. Dun, dun, dun. And then you're gonna have a set of pegs. They just pop right in there, and they, hey, look at that! They don't even come out and turn upside down. So when your friend Mac gets angry and flips the board over, hopefully your stuff stays down.
So I've got the cards open.
Yeah, let's we'll go back through the rest of these models in a minute. Let's show off those cards real fast.
So
I do want to show off the heroes individually. We'll get a little closer on those. So.
On the one hand, you've got this was 2 decks. It's the deck of item cards, hammers, mana blasts, things that you would give your heroes to help them survive.
Yeah, you start with some basic weapons and stuff, and then as you play the game, you find new weapons, you find potions, you upgrade your character, do all that fun stuff. So that's what those item cards are for.
But then we have the zombie.
Different packs too.
We have the zombie cards, which tell you how to spawn the zombies. There's a lot of standard zombie invasions, which, as you say, kind of like adjust for the threat of the game.
Yeah, and again, that threat tracker is this thing down here. So let's just show off one of the cards real quick.
All right, let's
say
take
our
a look
threat was 15.
Let's take a look at a standard zombie invasion.
Sure. So this is what happens. Say our threat, we've killed stuff, and we got to 15 threats. So we check the color. The corresponding color is yellow. So that's going to spawn one fatty.
Would it also
Easy peasy.
spawn 1 runner?
I don't believe so. I think it's just 1 runner or 1 fatty. Now, there might be a difficulty mode where you spawn everything. So that's possible.
That sounds like the kind of game I want to play.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on that one. It's been a while since we played. But yeah. I want to zoom in on the heroes again real quick.
Right.
We'll show off the models in a little bit more detail.
Yeah, these are gorgeous looking.
Yeah, they're actually really well done for mass-produced single-piece plastic models.
Right.
CMON's got quite a few miniatures board games under their belts at this point, so I feel like whoever they're working with doing their models is doing a pretty darn good job.
These are some excellent details. Like he's got a bedroll and a shield on his back. He's got 2 weapons.
Yeah.
This guy has a crossguard sword and a dagger. He's ready to fence.
This is the wizard character. He's got a big old longsword and then a staff of 3. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like a GW wizard. This guy is maybe not a dwarf, but he looks like he wants to be. He's one of the smiths there. Yeah. And then real quick too, we've got the hero hero zombies. This is the super awesome abomination.
Hulked up zombie. We've got the necromancer as well. This is kind of one of the big bads you're trying to chase down. Pretty cool looking.
And then here's one of the fatties.
Fatty boom boom. There's another one right there.
Yeah.
There's actually different sculpts for the different zombies too. So it's not just one runner zombie. There's different types of runners and things like that. So
yeah,
pretty cool touch there. Let's go through the boards real quick.
All right, I'm gonna move these guys.
Yeah. So here's the different boards. Sorry, these are punch outs first.
Yep.
You got to punch those out. Those little mini rooms are used. So if you're like searching the area. Yeah.
Seems like a bad place to get cornered by zombies.
Yeah. There are doorways that'll be in there, but yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Hang on, I don't know if you can see those. Let me zoom out real quick. There we go. So again, sorry about that. There's one of the rooms. It's front and back punch outs. There's another room.
Yeah.
For punch outs. If you've played Zombicide, there are, if you make too much noise, you can track zombies and things like that. So.
Cool. And now here's the board, and I like that it's modular. I assume, or is there a specific way that it fits together?
No, it's modular based on the scenario. So the scenario will tell you
cool.
they're all labeled in one of the corners. and it'll tell you how to lay out the board. So if this was how one of the boards was laid out, you can see here.
You could turn the corner and end up in a dead end.
Yeah. And there can be doorways. There's little punch outs for doorways too. So you might actually not run to a dead end. You might run to a door. The movement in this game is really simple. So like each divider, you can see like where the dividers are.
Where a square is and
That's
stuff.
a square, yeah. And like this room, you move into this whole room is one area, so it counts.
Oh, and they're double-sided too,
Yeah.
so like you get a lot of options and possibilities. It seems like this is the kind of game you could have a lot of fun playing and replaying.
Absolutely. There's a lot of different gameplay here. Keep going through the boards real quick.
Yeah.
They're all front and back. Different scenarios, again, require you to lay out the board in different manners. Your starting zone is going to be different.
That looks cool. That looks like a wizard place.
Yeah. What's cool, too, is like they're all different themed, too, so all the different adventures. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
There's
wow.
Just 4 different... That's just
It's like a
T-section
warehouse kind of thing.
Cross-section, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
And these are really cool looking. Yeah. I feel like I could use some of these in a D&D game.
I was just about to say, JR, you DM a lot. Can you see yourself maybe using some of these in other games too? I totally would. I mean, they're really, really good detail for that. So, that's pretty much everything in the box.
Now,
we'll go through the rules briefly.
Right.
I don't want to go through everything. We're not going to do a how to play. We might play this on our Twitch channel one day.
Game stream.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
I'd be down. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How long do you think it'd be before we all got eaten by zombies?
I've played the first couple scenarios. It's actually, there are different degrees of winning. Let's say some of the scenarios. Again, I don't want to get into the scenarios too much, but some of the scenarios require you to meet certain criteria to advance. Some of them are like get to the end of this hallway if you can. So there's some of them are a little bit more in depth than that, and you can actually do some custom scenarios because of the zombie deck. You could just set up a board, throw down some random objectives, whatever, and kind of make up your own thing. But, yeah.
Cool.
It's really not that bad. But if you want to play the story, you totally can. Again, you get 6 different heroes. I believe this game is up to 6 players. So, yeah. Okay. There's also some expansions, too. This, again, is the medieval expansion to Zombicide. There are other expansions where they're modern. And honestly, you could probably mix and match stuff if you really wanted to get weird. Do like an Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness scenario.
This is my boomstick. I mean, I think Ash is not one of the characters, but totally one of the characters.
I have a new goal. That's happening.
Yeah.
That is happening.
So there's really no reason you can't.
Yep.
Yeah. Cross-pollinate.
Anyway,
it's just a quick setup.
Yeah.
It's kind of how to lay out your board.
Simple.
Again, I talked about that. That you're gonna have your trackers to show the little pegs to show where things are. You're gonna have your equipment in one slot. You'll have bonus equipment up here. You have your other hand slot open if you have the use of that, unless you're using a two-handed weapon. And then this is the basics. This is how to move stuff. Again, it tells you how the movement works. Each zone is one movement to move through. So if you walk into this room, that whole thing is one zone. But if you walk to these squares, each one is a zone. So, yeah. Keep moving.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, line of sight rules. Pretty simple. Walls block line of sight.
Yep, you can't see around corners.
Yeah.
Here's how to look at your equipment card. Here's where it talks about the noising that you can do to attract zombies if you're hunting around.
And the zombies are based off of an AI sort of system, so
right.
they'll react. Once you figure out how they react, you can game that to your advantage, which you're supposed to, because if you don't, you'll just die.
you'll just die.
And it goes over the zombie phase, player phase. Really simple.
Right. And then here's how it fights. Here's what the zombies do. Runners, fatties, all that jazz.
The necromancer, when he shows up,
necromancy.
he summons dudes. Combat, very simple. You're rolling dice. I believe you're trying to hit a target number.
Oh, and now here we are at the
yeah. There's different quests.
Section.
We're not going to go through that, but there are real quick.
I think
I want to say there's at least
10?
10 quests.
common.
I don't want to. We're not going to go through all those, but there are 10 quests in here. And again, if you want to make up your own, it's really not that difficult.
I mean, sometimes it's just fun to get on with your friends and kill a bunch of zombies.
Absolutely. Game time on this one's pretty short, relatively to like other tabletop games.
Yeah, it depends on like your
about an hour per scenario. Yeah, it's an hour per scenario, and it is 1 to 6 players. You can actually play solo if you want
You
to.
could probably get a couple of good quests in
yeah.
a decent session.
Oh yeah. If you want to take a break from like a D&D campaign for a session, it's perfect side quest thing. So, that's Zombicide Black Plague. Really great game. Highly recommend it. Zombicide, great franchise from CMON, and yeah, I'm AdamHarry.
I'm the Necromancer.
And that's JR. We're from BoLS. Thanks for watching.
Have a good one.